Hi guys, I'm Zerfall, and I'm going to change the format of this up a little bit. I'm just going to chat over top of some of this footage here. This is going to be what off-screen footage I do have from when we were building up all the money. The reason why I'm not showing all of it is because somehow I lost 2 of the games. So we got 2 games against New York here, and then 1 against St. Louis and 1 against Chicago. I'm going to use this as a little bit of an update video as well, I guess, because I don't have anything else better to talk about. So first off, this is the first video I'm really making since the charity stream I did for the MS Society of Canada. It was really successful. I'd like to thank everybody that came out in support, everyone that came and watched, everyone that came and helped make comments, and pull the stream back up from its bootstraps once I started kind of hitting the wall in the middle of the night. We had a lot of special guests. We had Mysterious JG, Bobo the Vulture, Grimmith showed up and ended up coming onto Skype. Lethal Feline also came along, had a great time. I'd like to thank Trevimus Prime. He did, he was a moderator in chat for quite some time, and helped talk to people there when I wasn't paying too much attention to it. We had a great time, but it's back into these games, and it took me until now to kind of recover enough to feel like I was awake enough to actually do some playing here. So we ended up winning all these games. Beat New York 2 times. I think both times were by forfeit. And you know what? This is the end of the 1 game against St. Louis that I have recorded here. And this was actually the fastest game I think that we played. It's the top of the 5th. Bobo just blew 2 guys up, and that's enough to end the game. It was a very short game for them. We're going to be playing Chicago coming up here. The way that I'm going to work the rest of these videos is I'm going to play against Minnesota. I've played Minnesota off screen as well. Right now we're tied for losses. So we've both lost 3 games. I don't know how, but Minnesota started losing against teams like St. Louis, especially St. Louis. Actually, I think they might have lost all the games that they've played against St. Louis since I started off-screening it. Yeah, so they've lost games to St. Louis. They managed to sweep Chicago. Chicago really didn't win very many games, but the point is that there's still a chance for a couple other teams, and so we're gonna play against St. Louis for now. And whoever wins the first 2 out of 3 games is going to be pretty much set. They won't be able to lose to any other teams on the field once we've won, or they've won those 2 games. So hopefully we win the games. We're going to do some little bit of upgrading. We got a ton of money. I'm going to grab at least 1 laser sword and 1 laser gun so that we can, you know, test those out a bit. They're pretty fun weapons. They're a little OP, but at the same time, once you've killed one of the other team's members, they definitely come down harder on you in the fights, and they're not going to hold up quite as well. Okay guys, so let's take a look at the rankings really quick. If we go into League here, we can see that we've played almost all our games. We've won 19 of them, we've lost 3. Minnesota has won 12 and lost 3, so technically we're beating them because we've won more games, but I didn't want to risk having them play any more of their games before the end of it. Everyone else's place is pretty much set. No one's going to do as bad as Minnesota. The only chance is if they lose all the rest of their games, St. Louis might do a little better. New York has no chance. New York could tie them, I suppose. But Chicago and Detroit are definitely out of it. So this is what we're going to have going into the final match for us. We're going to have a bit of a pennant finals, I guess, between ourselves and Minnesota. We have 3 games left, so when we go into that, whoever wins 2 out of 3 games is going to have more wins. Once that's done, I mean, we'll always still have another chance. If we beat them, there's no chance of them coming back from it. But if they beat us, our only chance would be for them to lose the rest of their games. So it's still going to be a bit of a challenge, and I figure it's the only way to really make it I don't know, count. Because if Minnesota manages to lose any more of their games in general, it might make it so there's no way that we could lose the pennant. So this is going to be a little more exciting this way. I'm Zerfall. Thanks for watching this quick recap, and next time we're going to be taking on Minnesota. Hope to see you then.